Okay, guys, if you just came on, just mute yourself. I'm muting everybody. So there we go. All right. Muted. Looks like we're not. Everybody's not muted. Okay. So, guys, I want to go back over this really quickly because, guys, look, we won't. I don't know if we'll ever get another month available like we have in March, where there's these double points and the raffles for the tickets for the drawing of the cars, the money that they're giving away for this Pace Setter program, where you earn an additional $100 when you get back to a rank that you were paid at as a Pro 2 or Pro 3 in 90 days. You earn $250. You get one raffle ticket. I don't think that we'll ever see these type of things again. And here you guys can see this. Even for the trip, it's from February to June, which I think is awesome. But as I said, this month is double points, and we're going to talk about that. You get 100 points if you become a Pace Setter Pro 2, Pro 3. So this is what our goals should be with our team members, people that we've enrolled. We should sit down. We're halfway through the month. I know many people have already qualified for this. Some people have already qualified for the trip, okay? So with double points, you should be able to do this. My wife is, I'm just commending her. She's standing here in front of me. She's teaching a group of women how to brand themselves on social media. She's teaching them how to do Facebook boosts and ads and how to make a page. All this stuff, it's amazing. I've never seen her do this. She's excited about it. She's having fun. And there's a group of women that are following her, and she can talk to you guys more about it. If you want to talk to her privately, you can do that. Pace Setter Pro, you get 200 points. Advanced Rankment, and these are all also the points you get when you lead your team to do that. So if you enroll a Platinum Pack, you get 60 points, okay, which that now is doubled. So you get 120. You get 30 for a Gold, Silver, and then for preferred customers, now you get 10, okay? So I had heard, and I'll double check this, but I heard if somebody signs up on 3 or 4 products, you get 5 points for each product that they sign up on and that they maintain their enrollment on. So that's pretty cool. You can see the rank advancements of points that you get. If you get to Pro 5, you get 320 points. You get to Pro 4, you get 160, and so on. So work on getting your individual people to get that too. Subscription stacks, you get 3 points for every month, doubled this month. So, and as you guys, what's that? A rank advancements only, correct, yep. And so Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, guys, please put these in your schedule. Lisa, I told her I was going to say this. If you have customers and they're not on these Thursday night, I started them at 8 o'clock because there was some other stuff, and I advertised that. I think I should start them at 8. I'll do them till 8:30. That'll give people time to get back on the call or eat or do whatever they need to do. So I know it says 8:15 on here. I'm going to make it 8 o'clock, and we're going to rotate it. I'll just tell you this. Our Tuesday night webinar, I got close to 13 emails of people telling me how awesome it was. Some of the people were elite distributors, Pro 8s, Pro 9s, said it was one of the best presentations they did. I just created that duplicatable slide that I've been showing you guys. If you haven't got it, you can ask me for it, download it, put it on your computer, put it on your phone in Dropbox. You can use it in presentation mode, okay? And as I said, we've learned that all the groups that are growing, I got this from Dr. Gordon and from Michelle Poe and Sean Poe, whose groups are growing the fastest of anybody. And I just think it's because they're creating duplication, okay? And I talked about this last week, but I want to reiterate this again, okay? There are some of the other websites out there that were for the biohacking education process where people had to have an ID number. You couldn't put prospects in there. So Lisa and I, after praying about this, we created our own, and I want to go to that real quick because I want you guys to do yourself a favor, okay? I want you guys to start sharing this with people. So here it is. It's called Biohacked Product and Insight Group, okay? There's no names of anything on here, okay? It just says Biohacking Product Insight Group. We're going to have doctors. Brett Brimhall and I have talked. He's going to come in here and post stuff. I'm going to spend every day posting stuff in here. And guys, this is how you create networking. This is how, when you share with one of your customers, you put them in this group and you ask them, just think about it. You add them to the group, you tag them underneath one of these discussions, like that's pertinent to them, okay? Like going down here, and you can look, a lot of the people have accepted. I have friends and guests in here now that Lisa and I have invited. Here's a video on Dr. Sveta Silverman talking about biohacking the aging code, okay? You can put a person's name right here in the comment. I'm just going to use, because I see him over here on the side, I'm just going to use my friend Daniel Kim, okay? I'll use him, Daniel Lim. I can put him in there. And then what I'll do is I'll go over here to the right. I'll click on Daniel's name, and I will message him and say, hey, Daniel, I know you've been wanting to get some information on the products and do some more research. I'm going to put you into this group, okay? And you'll be able to have on the side, there's going to be files of forms and stuff. I'm going to create some files over here on the inside. Group insights, I'm going to create videos. All the videos will go into a group. You can see some of them here now. We'll put the events on here, like when we have calls and stuff, so that if they want to join things, they can do that, and it'll send them this information. I just started this the other day, and I was looking today, and I'm amazed at the people. We already have 381 people involved in the group, all right? And we just started it. I made myself and Chris. I'm going to make some more people as admins. I put Dr. Jason as an admin. I'll put Dr. Huey and some other people. So this is so that you can add people. And what you can do is you guys look, right here on the right, you can see add a member. So you'll go over here and you'll click on add a member, all right? So I'm just going to, I see one of my friends I've been wanting to add into this group. You come over here on the right-hand side, and you go down. I'm going to put my friend Jim in here. I've already been talking to him a little bit. I'm going to put my friend Jim Nesselrode in here into the group. So that's how you do it. And then I'll send Jim another message and say, hey, Jim, I put you in our new biohacking product and insight group. You can go over there. There's a lot of videos. I copied you on a video, and I'm just going to use this, of Dr. Benny Maniscalco, who's a cardiologist here in Tampa, who talks about NRF1 and NRF2. Now, I just did a video that's downloading about the products. Now, I love feedback. I think I went through it a little bit fast. So what I'll do next week is I'm going to do that one. I think Dr. Huey and I are going to do the Tuesday night meeting. I'm not sure yet, because Lisa and I are going to be in, bless you, honey, are going to be in Orlando. So it'll probably be Dr. John or Dr. Jason doing the webinar. And we haven't finalized the schedule. We're finalizing that this weekend of who's going to do what. But guys, it's duplicatable. If you want a slide presentation, look, I'm just telling you guys, it doesn't matter what we feel comfortable with or what we like or what we think works. It only matters what duplicates. If our team cannot do a certain slide presentation and everybody's doing a different one, okay, then that just messes things up for people. And I know that I'm not saying that to hurt people's feelings, but the reason I'm sharing this information with you guys is so that we're going to have, because here's what's going to happen. The Pro 9s and corporate are working on a slide presentation. I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm really close with some of the people. One person in particular that's on the field advisory board, and he looked at my slide presentation and he said, Mike, I'm going to have them use some of these, okay? And it's been a gift. And we have we've downloaded this new PowerPoint thing that goes through and takes your slides and designs them and decorates them, makes them look professional. And so get in the habit of using this same slide presentation. You know what's really cool about it is that you can go to Dropbox on your phone when you're doing a presentation, and you can pull it up on your phone. You can go down. So, and let me encourage you guys to do this. Download the Dropbox app, okay? You can go to the Dropbox app, and if you're wanting to do a presentation for somebody, you can pull up the files, and then you can do the new product video, okay, or new products presentation. So you can put in, I have mine listed as 2018 presentation revised. So you can click that on, and then when you bring it up, you can see it's already there in your presentation, and then you can just go through it with your slides. You can click it on there, and then you can just go like this. As you guys can see, the slides are there. You can talk about the trends and all of that right from your phone. Then do a 3-way phone call. Or as a follow-up, when a person says, hey, I want a little more information on the opportunity, you can go right to this slide deck and show them everything you need to do. You have to get used to this. And it's very simple and easy. And that's what my wife, I can do that. You know, and so many people, most of the emails that I got, or people that had been involved for 6 and 7 years and said, Mike, it was precise, it was easy. They said they could do it. It would make things easier for them. And so that's why we're doing it. Chris Goodrow and I were talking about it today. I see Chris was able to jump on. I'm going to share I hate this new computer. I have to get used to it because it dings a lot and things pull up and it's just kind of crazy. So let me get the full screen here. And that way you guys, I do want to share one thing with you guys. Why is this doing this? Dropbox keeps adding things now. It's adding.
Oh, is it syncing?
Yeah. Can you take it off of my phone? Sorry, guys.
When I opened it up, it started to sync.
Yeah. So, okay, look, I'm going to talk real quick about a couple different things here. Maybe it's going to keep doing it. I don't know why. I guess I'm going to have to deal. Am I going to have to deal with it the whole time now? Okay. We're getting used to this new computer, so forgive us, guys. It's kind of fun, but it's but so I want to talk a little bit about one of some notes from one of my masterminds that I just went to. And my friend Chase, and honey, maybe you could write this up on the board behind me. Lisa's probably not happy with me right now that I got her all ready to do this, but maybe, you know, you don't write down B-E-E, and then underneath that, do, and then underneath that, have. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to move a little bit closer so y'all can see that. So we're going to talk about be, do, have. Can you turn that? Okay, sorry about that. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but I wanted you guys to see the significance of this. My friend Chase Maher, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Chase. Chase is, his first year as a rookie, sold close to $7 million in real estate, okay? And he followed this be, do, have. And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I want to plant some seeds because I'm going to do a whole video with Chase in a couple weeks, and I'm going to have him come on and teach this. But I want to plant some seeds with you guys and just show you kind of what he did. Of course, it's for real estate, but it can be for your LifeVantage business. And Lisa and I looked at this, and this is what we thought about. It starts with networking. If you're not networking with people, you're making a mistake. It's why, look, if you don't like social media, learn to like it if you want to build a business. I can tell you now, my wife has even said she plans to sign up 20 to 30 strangers, okay?
Yeah,
and so do I.
Eric Worre is promoting a thing for social media.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And guys, yeah, Eric Worre has even said his son Taylor has now just became part of LifeVantage. Guys, this is ramping up. So we got to start to learn this stuff, put it into action, and start teaching people, okay? I just was so funny. I was just getting a lot of texts about the product webinar that I just did a little bit ago and that people wanted. And it's really funny. My computer went somewhere. Lisa and I don't know what happened. It's kind of funny. This is a brand new computer and slides were just like that disappeared. We don't know if we're praying that it doesn't have a virus or something because We went 2 weeks. Yeah, she's pregnant. Or 2 weeks without. We didn't know, but our antivirus thing was gone and didn't even know it. So it never showed up. But that's beside the point. So when you're thinking about this, be, do, have, it starts with networking. Ability to command to be a presence without failure. It's your mindset. I remember Chase talking about this. He had never done real estate before. He was broke. He was living on his parents' couch. And he took the real estate course in his first year, became the #1 when Keller Williams in the whole city of San Diego. And as I said, sold close to $7 million. And I'm just going to share a couple points. He talked about prospecting and follow-up. Guys, this is what we do, right? He sends 120 Facebook messages to new people every single day. Really? And he said he only does it in like an hour or two. Okay. He says he said the first half of the day goes on the offense and the earlier or later on the defense. So he's educating, exposing, and then following up later in the day. He told me he does an hour in the morning of new exposures, and then later on in the day, he does an hour of follow-up. He said it could be 30 minutes for you. If you're working a full-time job, it could be 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. And then I really like this. He said, hit him at least once a week with an email. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys this. Honey, you want to come here for just 1 second and tell me the name? And if you guys have a pencil, I want you guys to write this down because this is huge, okay? What's the name of the app now that you have for the
Here's the thing. I'll type it in the chat box.
Okay, hold on.
Camcard.
Okay, she's going to type it in the chat box. What is it called?
See it here.
Just type it in. She's going to type it in for you guys. Nope, you missed it. It's an app that you can download and take pictures of your cards. I can tell you what I'm doing on Sunday evening. I found a box of thousands of cards, okay? I'd had notes written on the back of them of people that I connected with. I'm going to put them in this Camcard thing. Okay, Camcard. That's an app that you can get on your and at the App Store, right? Mm-hmm. She's pulling it up, okay? So I hope you guys can
teach on it.
You want to show it real quick? I'm just going to
explain it.
Okay, she's going to explain it really quickly so that you guys can understand it a little bit. Well, yeah. Well, let me finish. Okay, so I'm going to let Lisa teach on that in a minute. Okay, so he talked about the 50-50 rule, planning and preparing. Okay, you have to be intentional and be prepared of what you're going to say. I just spent today and a little bit of time earlier today learning sales scripts for my coaching business. But I thought, man, I went over this with Chris today about how we influence people to make a decision rather than persuading them and trying to sell them. Okay. And we make it about them, not about us. When we do that, we will always be successful. Okay. And Chase and I were talking about this at the Mastermind. And so I want to tell you guys one more thing that I want you to write down that you're going to need to use. It's called Chimp Mail. All right. MailChimp or Chimp Mail? MailChimp, right? Is it MailChimp? It's MailChimp. I'm sorry. I always get it backwards, you guys. I'm going to type it in here. MailChimp, right? Okay. MailChimp.com. All right. It's an email server. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start putting in the LifeVantage Freedom Fighters an email that you can send. And once you get them, once you get the emails in this MailChimp, once you put all of your cards on this thing, you can put the emails inside this MailChimp, and it'll send an email out to every single person in your database every single week once you create it, okay? And then you can have them build up to where you can just send emails, education. If you're not educating your customers, so right now what would be great is, let's say I have all my contacts, my customers, my friends, my Facebook, I have them all emails in the MailChimp server. I go on and I put the video I just did into that mail server, put the link because it'll be a YouTube video, and I say, guys, one of my good, I'm just because I'm looking at Mike Hinkie right now, I'm going to use him. I know I've been sharing some information with you guys. I want you guys to see the bigger picture. Here's my friend Mike Huey. He's a health coach and a nutritionist, been in the industry for 27 years. He did a video on explaining the products in detail, how they work at the cellular level, the difference of them over supplementation, over activation, and the whole 9 yards, guys. I put this slide deck together with that I got it from Brett Brimhall, but then I added some things and changed some things around that him and I talked about, and I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys will use it when you're talking to people about the products. I'm going to share that slide presentation also on the Freedom Fighters page, and I'll also share it inside the Product and Insight group. But what I liked is he said that that Chase said he does is,
huge. Get all those videos recorded, put on the Product and Insight group, and then you could add, tag, and message all your people when it comes to they want to know about their gut health and probiotics and why, what's a good probiotic, what's not. All you got to do is just, go to on the Products and Insight, find where the ProBio education video is, type in their name to tag them on it, and send them that message. Say, hey, I just tagged you. You wanted more information on probiotics? I just tagged you in a video. Go watch it.
Yeah, and here's, guys, I'm just going to tell you how serious Lisa and I are about this, okay? I'm going to do 90 videos in 3 days, okay? From NRF1 to NRF2 to probiotics to intermittent fasting, the whole 9 yards. You guys will have access to those if you want. I'm going to put those in a file so that you can have access to them. I'm going to put them on my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload them to YouTube. There'll be YouTube videos too. I tell you what I really like about some of the things that, and I'm not going to go further into this, but one of the things I really liked about what Chase said is he said, focus on the 80-20 rule. And I've shared this with you guys over and over about the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20 percenters, the people that are engaged, that are watching things and listening to things. I'm going to actually do Facebook Lives on that Product and Insight group, and I'm going to interview Jill Warner and Dr. Lupsha and Sean McKee and some of these other people. Guys, I'm going to look. Lisa and I will just tell you, this is not about us, because we looked at our how our life is. I don't know, what word would you use? It's crazy. We're in a branding period of my coaching business with websites and just everything. We never wanted to work this hard again, but it wasn't about us. We're obedient to what God told us to do, and now we're going to do it. And so one of the massive things that we really want to do is we really want to create content for you guys. It's the reason why Lisa bought this course and is teaching people how to brand themselves on social media. And if you weren't on it earlier and listening, then you may not have seen what I was saying about the course. So I hope you guys can take advantage of what we do from that standpoint. So, and I know we haven't been really doing a lot of this lately, but what I want to do is I want to ask a couple questions tonight. I'm going to finish the last 6 to 8 minutes of this. Oh, sure. Wait. Okay. So, and I apologize because usually we have it set up tonight, but we were super busy today. We walked in the house and started, I had to prepare for that webinar, and we had, it was just crazy. So I'm going to let
Who is it? Skip Campbell. You're eating my clock.
Easy. Okay.
All right. So
go ahead.
You ever find yourself, at the restaurant or whatever, and you get somebody's, business cards? Yeah, I'd love some more information. Stick it in a pocket, stick it in your purse, your wallet, whatever, and you sort of forget about it. And then you find it and go, oh,
who is that?
Who was that, right? So with this free app called Camcard, you literally take a picture of the front of their business card. It automatically will upload the picture. It'll pull up a card. Oops, let me back up. So it's got like a database, sort of like that, okay? You just click on the person, and it pulls up their information, their phone number, etc.
You want?
You could. And then if you want to, you can, and this is the part that's highly important, there's a thing that says notes. You can literally create a note, regular note, or there it goes, a contact log, or just a free text note. Type in that memo, and then just start typing whatever it is. Met at Olive Garden, waitress, single mom, needs, looking for supplemental income.
And you can take a picture of them too, right?
Of the card.
Yeah, but you can also take a picture of the person right there.
No.
Oh, I thought it said you could.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we're going to have to look at that because I thought I looked it up today and it said you could. So we'll get back to you on that.
So then now you've got it and you lose your card, it doesn't matter because now you've got it in a place on your phone. And then you can also automatically upload them into your regular phone contact list. So it's pretty cool, I thought.
It is pretty cool.
And if it's like a front and a back of the business card, you can take pictures of both sides of it. If they've got websites, it literally, it reads it. It's the technology, right?
Yeah.
Is pretty crazy with it. And then you can put your own business card in there too. You just type in your name. You can upload your own photo if you don't have an actual business card for yourself.
It's a digital
card. Basically create it with your phone number, your website, whatever information you got, and you can literally send that card to them.
And that's the only way you should do it. You should never give anybody your card. You don't need business cards. That's why this is so freaking awesome. Yes, Ivy, it is awesome.
And then, so one other thing I just kind of wanted to go back regarding Facebook and using Facebook to, build your business. Number one, it cannot be your personal profile page. Facebook's got rules and regs about that. Make sure you build yourself a fan or business page, and that's what I'm working on. So through that, because it's intended to be a business page, is where you do your prospecting. And with the 80-20 rule, that also goes back to the content you're putting on Facebook. You want 80% of your contact, whether it's, your fan page or your regular page, it's just, creating curiosity and stuff to then take it offline and engage them with. But you want 80% of the content to be something valuable to them.
Yeah.
And only 20% of the time you're actively trying to promote your business or sales.
Perfect.
So that's one of the big things that I was really learning about.
Awesome. So let's do this. Exactly. She's learning to create funnels and going to teach everybody how to do that. So, and that's great. Thanks, Beth. Okay. So here's what I'm going to add. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unmute you guys, or you can unmute yourself and you just tell me, you guys can actually unmute your, let me stop the recording here. Hold on one second.